This is how I would become a data analyst in 2026. First of all, becoming a data analyst has the highest ROI. You could literally be making 70 to 90K as a fresher within 90 days of preparation. But most people think about coding, get overwhelmed and scared, and don't give it a shot. And let me tell you, if you have any basic domain knowledge of any industry, you can get in pretty easily within 90 days of prep. So in this video, I would be talking about the correct and easy way to become a data analyst with the psychological reasoning behind it. Okay, so most gurus on the internet would recommend learning SQL, but SQL gets pretty overwhelming pretty quickly and people give up on it pretty soon. Think of it as climbing a mountain. If you encounter the steepest hill right at the beginning, you would probably give up right away. The learning needs to be just enough of a challenge and should reward you as quick as possible. So there is this phenomenon called Dunning-Kruger effect. According to this, when you are just starting out and enjoying what you're learning, your confidence shoots up way more than an expert's would. And that's exactly what keeps you going. Choosing the right thing to learn first also helps you stay in the flow. There is this concept called flow introduced by psychologist Mihaly, which talks about how people keep going with something if it is just challenging enough yet rewarding. If something is too hard, you will give up soon. But if something is too easy, you will get bored as well. Based on that, the first thing you should learn is a whiz tool, such as Tableau or Power BI. Both of these tools cover about 25% of the market in the US. With Tableau, you can easily drag and drop fields and create charts, which builds up your confidence in the tool. You can download the free version of Tableau Desktop. Details would be in the description. Next, you should learn SQL. Yes, even in the age of AI, you should learn SQL. At least the basics of it. Because trust me, AI can make mistakes and you should be able to catch them if need be. The reason you should learn SQL after a whiz tool is that by then, you would already be 50% there. And at that point, you would hate to go back. So you have no choice but to march ahead. Sometimes you have to play these tricks with your brain. Next, you will learn Python. Not extremely necessary, but if you are in a mid-sized company, they may store their data in a structured database. So you would most likely use SQL. Python is just cherry on top. Between a whiz tool and SQL, you are all set technically. Next, you should have an understanding of key terminology, which is used in data analytics. The list of key terminology is a bit long, but here are some of the concept and key terminologies. Dimension table versus fact table, KPI, BRD, TRD, data model, database basics, BA workflow, domain knowledge, and don't forget the art of data storytelling. By the way, if you like to see how data storytelling is done in real life, then I have a free newsletter called leodesk.com. You can check it out. By the way, I will be covering these topics in my upcoming videos. Next, you can also create a portfolio. People want to see results. It doesn't matter how many, even 1 to 2 dashboards are sufficient if they are done right. You can take your own expense data from your bank and analyze it. You can also download the free version of MySQL and practice. And when it comes to data, there are a lot of public data available, such as data.gov, cdc.gov, Kaggle. I will list them all down in the description box below. So to conclude, be kind to yourself, start with what is relatively easy, then move to SQL, then conceptual knowledge, which gets you interview ready. And yes, don't forget to create 1 to 2 dashboards to showcase your skill. So here's my question. What domain knowledge do you have? Let me know in the comments below. And if you would like to learn more about data analytics, data storytelling, and the psychology behind data, consider subscribing.